Hey, everybody, welcome back to an episode of You Can't Sit With Us. Welcome to our new channel, guys. Welcome everybody in. Come on in, you guys. Everybody, come on in. As you're coming in, please hit that like button. Please also hit the subscribe button and also hit the share button, guys, and share the stream. Please share the stream. Guys, the name again of the channel is You Can't Sit With Us. Okay? All right, so please again, come on in and share the stream and hit your like button on the way in, which is a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. And let's get on with the show. As we get on with the show, real quick, I'm going to drop a few disclaimers for you, real quick, while we're at it. DJ, drop a few disclaimers for them and let's get the business out the way. And let's get to business, as they like to say. Let's get it on. Well, you guys, as you all know, you see the bottom. It's story time with Jaguar Wright again. We don't want to miss anything. We don't want to miss not a beat at all. Ever. Okay? And I'll make sure you don't miss it. All you got to do is just stay tuned in and locked in to the newest channel on the block and the hottest channel. And we're going to drop it like you not. Shout out to all you other channel holders that are holding it down. You guys keep holding it down in that sector and in the poop sector. All right? You already know we're about to get it popping with some of these receipts. Receipts in the bag for you. We're gonna see what we got pulling out the bag. Okay? We're gonna pull it out the bag on you. Put a pause to that music. And let's go. Let's get into this business real quick. Let's get into this business. So we all know, you guys, about Jaguar Wright. Don't we all know? Have we heard enough? Have we heard enough, everybody? Have we? Have we? Well, let me just let you hear just a little bit more. For those of you who have not heard the phone call between Goomba and Jaguar Wright, I'm going to share it with you. All right. And let's just go ahead and play that for you between Jaguar Wright. Now, remember, this is Jaguar Wright. I'm going to share the screen with you and Goomba. Okay. Now, before I heard this phone call, the first thing, let me tell you guys, and I'm going to be real too. The first thing I thought about is, why is Goomba calling her? What's the reason? What's the reason for Goomba calling her out the blue? Why? What happened? What's the reason? Why? And then to come to think of it, what happened was Jaguar actually told the story of why she was calling him, because she made the first phone call. And she said, and you're going to hear it in the stream too, she said that she didn't want it to get any messier and she didn't want anyone else getting hurt, and so on and so on, with their marriage. She didn't want any other people getting hurt. And so this was his wife, and that she really wanted him to call her back. And so what you're about to hear is Goomba's response to her message that she left in his voicemail to give her a call back. Okay? So here we go. Hello?
So you got your recording device ready. Okay, that's cool.
What do you mean I got my recording device ready?
Why everything is content whenever you get through. Of course it's ready. What calls that you got that ain't been recorded? At least since the split, okay, period. Stop playing. All that shit is content. All of it is going on the internet where when you see the number. Okay.
Oh, no, I asked you.
Don't cut me off.
Why are you giving me all this?
Jackie.
What do you want to talk about anyway? Like, what's all this energy? Like, what we got to talk about? For what? I was telling Jaguar, I said his energy is given to me like desperate. Like, what y'all got to talk about? What he want?
You're talking crazy.
Cut me the fuck off.
You're talking crazy.
This gonna be your last time talking to me ever, period. Don't cut me off.
This is what? Now again, what Mr. OKP has not mentioned, like I just gave you, was the background of the call. Jaguar called him first, left him a message about things not getting messy and about he should call her back. So this is Goomba calling her back. Okay? So OKP, don't leave that out. But of course he does anything to make Jaguar look like somebody's after her or make her look better than what she really is. Okay, you guys? Because there's no reason for Goomba to call her out the blue. Goomba's been enjoying his life, whether he's winning or losing on Call of Duty or not. Okay, he's been enjoying his life, MIA, you know what I'm saying, in the tropics, out the tropics, whether he met with Tasha K or not, it doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, he has been out the spotlight, whether he's been sleeping with Fifi, which allegedly these are paid prostitutes, allegedly or not, it doesn't matter. Goomba is unbothered and unbothered and unworried by this unhinged woman that we call Jaguar, right? So that's one thing that her and her friends need to know. So it doesn't matter, King Payne. Don't make it look like he's desperate. What does he want? Because it's really, what does she want? Because there's not enough chaos in Jaguar's life. So she has to create a little bit more real quick because TJ's not bringing enough chaos. Because the next part of this, after this phone call, I'm going to show you where she tried to go and allegedly harass Nique Nite by calling Nique Nite's line 3 different times. Because allegedly, now this is all alleged, allegedly Nique Nite is related to Naisha, which is TJ's cousin. Allegedly.
He said it's gonna be your last time talking to me ever. Period. I doubt that. I mean, y'all still have to go
I
through the
mean,
divorce. So, I mean,
no, you're right. I doubt that. I doubt that if Jaguar keeps calling him. I doubt that too.
the real divorce, not the fake online divorce that you want everybody to believe in.
Now listen. Your delusional ass is delusional as fuck.
I'm delusional.
Not Jaguar delusional weird. Okay, old period.
Well, I mean, Jaguar is a little delusional, considering that, her and your story is that she has a hint of bipolar, or bipolar with a hint of PTSD, or PTSD with a hint of bipolar. Whichever way it goes, it doesn't matter. I've never heard of prognosis or diagnosis having any kind of hint of anything. They don't tell you when you go to the doctor that you're sick and you have a hint of cancer. Okay?
Not Jaguar delusional win. Okay, on period. Oh,
Either you have it or you don't.
she more delusional than you?
Yeah, she is.
Because everything Jaguar said about you is true. She made us
And everything that Goomba said about her afterwards was absolutely true.
believe that you were this good, upstanding guy who had her best interest at heart, and you turned out to be everything but.
Delusional.
Are you listening, or are you gonna keep talking over me?
What are you talking about? I'm delusional. You're the only delusional person here.
Are you guys subscribed to the receipt book? Make sure that you guys get your memberships to the receipt book.
Are you guys subscribed to You Can't Sit With Us? Make sure you guys subscribe to You Can't Sit With Us, because most like this cannot sit with us. I'm telling you right now. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, subscribe, share the video, hit the thumbs up, please, because I'm telling you right now, it's like this can't sit with us. Shit.
All of the receipts are available via the receipt book. Okay. Yes, on Patreon.
And speaking of receipts, we're going to need some receipts for TJ's teeth, too.
Okay. More receipts are going to be uploaded on today.
You just talking.
How much money did you give the Fifi?
But don't worry, we'll get to that.
Fifi bitch.
Oh.
Are you listening?
How much money did you give the Fifi bitch? How much money did you give the Fifi bitch?
Okay, clearly he misses Jack. Talk about all that's irrelevant. All that ain't that motherfucking irrelevant. You spend my money on that bitch. You ain't put no money on my motherfucking books, bitch. You been out here shaking dick. In the words of Cardi B, she said shaking dick. Okay, I'm here. You got me fucked up. What do you want?
Well, I mean, if he's been shaking dick, then that means she been shaking pussy then. If he been shaking dick, she been shaking pussy. Okay, for free. Okay, or for some jerk chicken. Okay, like Jaguar says, can't nobody touch me for free. Well, that's a lie. Okay, that's a bold faced lie.
What, motherfucker? Shit. Like I said, he's giving desperate. Listen to me. Let me explain. Let me know, bitch. You ain't got nothing to explain. How? 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 Nothing, bitch. Whenever you
And you neither, Jaguar. How? 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 And let me know when you through.
get through, what could you talk
Shit.
about? Nope, I don't want to hear it. Girl.
When you through, girl. And I don't want to hear it.
Once
Shit.
again, you talk about oh.
And let me know when you through, girl. Because I don't want to hear it. She don't know if she want to be with a girl or a man. Well, I mean, she thinks she is a man. Okay? So go get in the corner somewhere, okay, P? Because at the end of the day, she been shaking pussy the whole entire time. Shaking that pussy. That dirty, stinky, diaper rash pussy. Okay? And now she got her girl about to shake them dirty, stained, diaper rash dentures all the way out her mouth. And now she claiming cancer. Okay? Cancer don't cause dentures. Let me know when you through.
Old motherfucking shit.
No. How much money did you give the Fifi girl?
Are you listening? Are you listening?
She said, no, I wasn't. He talking about, you talking about old shit. No, bitch. How much money? That ain't old to me. I was in jail. I was in jail, bitch. Now, how much of my money did you get a Fifi, bitch? Okay, oh, period. I need an audio confession, bitch. You know this shit is recorded, right?
How much money did you give the Fifi girl?
Listen to me, Jackie. If you ask me a question one more time, I'm hanging up and you ain't gonna never
hang up the motherfucking phone then. Here.
Please, for real, hang up the phone, Goomba. You right. You know what, Win? You know what, Win? He is absolutely right, Win. Hang up the motherfucking phone, girl. You right. Hang it up, Goomba. Hang it up. You don't need this shit, Goomba. Hang it up. Hang it up. Or she get back on here and say you didn't burnt up something else. Okay? You didn't burnt up something else. You done burnt up everything except for her motherfucking goddamn whack ass braids she didn't had in her hair. Hang up the motherfucking phone, Goomba. Get off the phone. Goomba, get off. Save yourself. Run.
Hurry up and hang up the motherfucking phone. Okay, on period. Fuck is you talking about?
contact me up again. Matter of fact, you get the divorce papers in the motherfucking mail. Matter of fact, the PI will find your motherfucking ass and hand them to you. So
what?
Play with me.
You've been telling
the PI.
Why Goomba had to go ahead and say that now? How the hell? What the hell are you talking about a PI? How do you? He can afford the PI, but he can't afford to pay for divorce paperwork. They need to get their shit together. Neither one of them can sit with us.
You got a PI?
Shit.
You got a private investigator? What? Following Jag, looking for Jag, tracking her down. You got the PI is going to hand her the divorce documentation. Oh, he paying cheaters. He paying cheaters to find Jag and track her.
He is not worried about finding Jag and tracking Jag down, okay? Remember, he did not call Jaguar first.
Jag should have cussed his ass.
Don't change the narrative, okay, Pete. We know how you like to do that. Don't change the narrative. She reached out to him. So what the hell does Jaguar want?
That's how they hung up on him. Hey, it's like what the fuck? The PI, the private investigator? What private investigator? Let me find out. What private investigator will? I'm gonna have to ask Jack about this private investigator. Has he seen anybody watching her, following her? You know that.
Ask Jack about a whole bunch of other shit too.
No, you know that was the problem before. You know, people following them okay, period. Let me find out. It probably was Goomba the whole time.
That's funny. You know, he said And let's roll that back. You said the problem was people following them all the time and all this stuff. Now remember, Jaguar has been saying this for a very long time. There's people after me, and it's Jay-Z, and it's Rock Nation, and they're trying to kill me. It's so funny that she's been saying that. But ever since her and Goomba have been separated, ain't nobody been following Goomba. Ain't nobody been following her. Ain't nobody been following her and TJ. She ain't running scared for her life now. If they following her, why is her face plaster still everywhere? She's still not doing a great job being in hiding. And some people want to make the excuse of no, she's just trying to make herself a public figure and be out there in case something happens, then she's right there and it's all happens on camera. That's how she wants to live her life out and her death out on camera. No, no, no. I think she is delusional. I do agree with Goomba there. I don't think that Rock Nation even could pay their lowest man on the totem pole enough to follow Jaguar Wright. Period. Period. And I think that they never were following Jaguar Wright or Goomba. Period. You just had two people that were stuck together with mental health issues, with racing minds, and they got together and went on this fentanyl weed kick. And that's what the hell happened. Period. Then Bobby and the fentanyl weed equals Rock Nation following them. Shit. All over the country. To the point where they couldn't even get a damn house. Not even a shack to sleep in.
Everybody, we're not already divorced? I thought you said we were already divorced.
Yeah, I thought y'all was divorced. What happened to the divorce?
Hello?
One more time, all the way through for the girls in the back. Okay, on period. Then I'm gonna pull my friend Jag up, who's backstage waiting. You guys remember to support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, however you want to do it. The link is in.
I bet you it is, Win.
Called me and he called me.
So here it is.
Called me and he called me one time.
Here it is.
Hello?
So you got your recording device ready. Okay, that's cool.
What do you mean I got my recording device ready? No, I asked you.
Don't cut me off.
Why are you giving me all this?
Jackie.
You're talking crazy.
Cut me the fuck off.
You're talking crazy.
This gonna be your last time talking to me ever, period.
Jaguar Wright is a gaslighter. Look at her. She lit the damn gas, and then now when it blows up in her face, she's like, don't talk to me crazy. But she made him call. She's the reason for this phone call. And then she's like, don't talk to me crazy. What else does she think this man is going to say to her? Does she think it's going to be love and roses? Like, hey, baby, what's up? What does she think?
Don't cut me off.
This is what?
Now listen. Your delusional ass is delusional as fuck.
I'm delusional.
Are you listening or are you going to keep talking over me?
What are you talking about? I'm delusional. You're the only delusional person here.
Are you just talking?
How much money did you give the Fifi bitch?
Are you listening?
How much money did you give the Fifi bitch? How much money did you give the Fifi bitch?
Once again, you talk about old motherfucking shit.
No. How much money did you give the Fifi girl?
Are you listening? Are you listening?
How much money did you give the Fifi girl?
Listen to me, Jackie. If you ask me a question one more time, I'm hanging up and you ain't gonna never contact me ever again. Matter of fact, you'll get the divorce papers in the motherfucking mail. Matter of fact, the PI will find your motherfucking ass and hand them to you.
Ooh, that might be even better. Do it, Goomba.
What?
Play with me.
You've been telling everybody we're not already divorced? I thought you said we were already divorced.
Hello?
My.
My.
Y'all let me know your thoughts in the chat. Okay, on here without further ado. You guys all make sure that you guys.
Now listen, you guys, to how the phone call got initiated. And you guys tell me out there if who's gaslighting who.
Got the following T and J right here on YouTube. I put the link in the chat. I got Jaguar and TJ in the building. Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
Ooh,
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, just sitting here listening to the playback, and my God, he's unhinged.
He's giving unstable creature win. Okay, where do you think he living these days?
I have no idea. I hope it's under a rock.
My,
because
my,
that's
my.
probably the safest place for him. I got to find out more about this PI and find out if he spent the money he should have put on my books on that PI.
Ooh,
You know, I
my, my.
mean, he's been
That's
financing everything that he does and all of his exploits with my money. So,
why would he need a private investigator?
I don't know. I'm not hiding. But he is. He is. And I can understand why. I located his phone number and I reached out to him and I just said, "This is your
You hear
wife.
that?
We have a lot to talk about. Um, maybe there's a way we can figure out how to make it through all of the wreckage you created without it really having to hurt everyone."
Now,
And then he called me and he called me one time and he started screaming and hollering and cursing. And I'm like, look, I'm hanging up because it's too much energy.
now, everybody, for everybody in the chat, and I do want you guys to participate in the comments. I want you guys right now. You guys heard what Jag just said. She said she reached out to him. She said she wanted to reach out to him to see if there was a way that they could come to some kind of agreement, some kind of something to where it didn't hurt everybody, right? Don't you guys think that Jaguar has already hurt everybody by all the things that she's already said? All the pain has already been handed out, right? She's already taken Goomba and passed him around like 10 times, and his mama too, and his sister too, and Nikki too, Icky Nikki too, right? Everybody. So everybody, real quick, tell me this. I want you to put a one in the chat if Goomba is a gaslighter and he's gaslighting Jaguar, and I want you to put a four in the chat if Jaguar is gaslighting Goomba. A one in the chat if Goomba is gaslighting Jaguar, and a four in the chat if Jaguar is gaslighting Goomba. A one for Goomba being the gaslighter, a four for Jag being the gaslighter. I'm gonna give you a 30-second countdown. One for Goomba being the gaslighter, four for Jag. All right, I'm gonna do a 30-second little countdown real quick. Give you guys a little minute real quick just to kind of, get your little, one for Goomba being the gaslighter. We're gonna find out. And four for Jag. One for Goomba, four for Jag. I'll be right back. 30-second countdown. Well, all right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, damn it. Now, if I was in the damn chat, I'm telling you right now, I'd be hitting number four all day. It'd be four for me. And it'd be four for me because, like I said, Jaguar called him first. And I'm telling you, Jaguar works best where there's chaos. And right now, TJ's page is new and they need 1,000 people to go live, right? So they have not been able to bring in enough chaos yet, right? And that's where we're going to get on to the next part of the story because I'm going to let you hear, Jaguar and her, more appropriate voice of, everything. And it's all Goomba's fault. And we're going to listen to the rest of this recording. And then I'm going to take you over to something else, to what she did on Nique Nite's channel, trying to start over there. And I'm going to show you how much attention and chaos she needs in order to function. And that's where that bipolar kicks in right there. And that's not a hint. That's not a little smidgen, a little piece, a slither. That's a whole bunch.
I'm not used to you anymore. I haven't had to talk to you. And I'm not.
That's her talking about Goomba, saying she's not used to him, because she's not used to being around him anymore. She's not used to him anymore since it's been 2 months, 3 months of them being separated.
Not going to talk to you like this. And I hung up. And then he called right back. And then that's what you heard, which, of course, as you see, was recorded because the truth is I can't trust him. He's just, I don't know if he's back on his.
And he can't trust you. right? Wouldn't you guys agree? I would.
Meds from what I just heard with you guys and what I
And what about your meds, Jaguar? Are you on your meds? Because I remember the last time you confessed to all of us, I think it was when you were in the pool when you were getting arrested that day, that you don't like your meds because you don't like how they make you feel. So sometimes you're on them, sometimes you're off them. It just depends, right? So what about your meds?
heard and experienced with him yesterday.
But TJ will get a whiff of you without your meds. And she's going to see the real Jaguar and everything that you bring, sweetheart. All the chaos, all the craziness, and all, all of the toxicity that you bring in relationships. And I think that she deserves every piece of everything she's going to get because she's sitting back there smiling in the background, you know, since she's been engulfed or just thrown into the YouTube world. She thinks it's funny, TJ does, as she's smiling at the situation that she put Naisha and them in, or as she left them in. She thinks it's cute. So we're gonna see how cute it really is when these two are homeless and when we show you guys their new VMV. Instead of their Airbnb, they got a new VMV. We're gonna show you their new layout soon. We took some pictures this weekend of where TJ and Jaguar are gonna be living their new home. So they'll be there soon.
I bet on the fact that all of those, maraca little things that I had, you know, when I was showing y'all all his medications, I'm assuming that he hasn't been taking any of them. What I do suggest he do is reach out and start finding out, you know, about what the statutes are for all the crimes he's committed against.
You guys hear this? Can you guys believe her? This is her suggestion. Do you hear Jaguar right? Giving somebody suggestions, giving Goomba advice on what he needs to do about his legal troubles, and she's barely taking care of her legal troubles. Didn't Jaguar Wright just have a damn hearing today, a competency hearing that just got inputted today? And it was just inputted on the 22nd about her competency. Doesn't she have to go back and they have to discuss her competency to see if she's going to be a ward of the state or not, or if she can go with TJ, or if she needs another adult to take care of her? How does Jaguar Wright sound giving someone else legal advice? And she can't even get her own ass up and get herself into court on time, or not going to a mayor's office screaming, not going to a courthouse screaming, not going to a police station threatening people. But she's giving Goomba legal advice about the statute of his crimes and not even worried about her own, like the crimes against her mother. And we won't even talk about that yet. Not yet, but we will though. We're going to get into that too.
Me just this year, from the car bombing to the revenge porn to 3 months of stealing money. He went around telling everyone that we were divorced. First, he said our marriage was never legal. Then, when that was debunked, then he said he had already filed for the divorce papers. And as you found out yourself, Kingpin, Texas, only one person has to file and it can go through. But I'm still married. Meanwhile, we're clearly legally separated. You're sitting here partying with anyone who will entertain you for clicks and views. Um, and then, you know, you're stealing my money. Like, you stole money out of my mother's account. Like, and now
Her money or her mom's money? Because the last time I checked, you guys, Jaguar Wright does not have a job. Jaguar Wright does not have any income except for you guys' income, our income, which is the public's income, the cash apps that we send her, all the things that she begs the public for. Send me $1 as I holler. She doesn't have a job. So is she talking about stealing her money or her mom's money that they were stealing together, allegedly? Huh? What money is she talking about? Because the last time we talked to Jaguar Wright, didn't she say she was starting a new job at the motorcycle place, and she was going to be working at the motorcycle place with her new friends and all that stuff? Jaguar Wright does not have a paycheck. Remember, she's not on disability. She's not getting a state check. So what is she talking about stealing all my money? Philadelphia is not up and running. That apparently doesn't even work. There's some people that haven't even gotten refunds. She owes people money. So yeah. And her little salve, that little, project, all that salve that she was making that she collected all that money for and tried to blame Goomba for and say that if people wanted refunds, they could go to Goomba, put up his cash app and request their money back through Goomba. No, she was selling salve. I remember she was doing it. So, Jag, you still don't have a job. So, what money is she talking about? She must be talking about her mother's money, her mother's paycheck. I guess she's confusing things again. Her mother's paycheck is her paycheck. See, that's what that were. That's what that is right there. Her mother's $6,000 a month is hers. That's why she wants her mother back so bad. That's why she threatened Lachelle, her sister, allegedly to press charges on her mother, saying that her mother was a missing person. That's how unhinged Jaguar Wright is. That's what she was about to do a few days ago. Okay, guys? Saying that her mother had all her stuff. But really, it was to get her mother to get back into town so that she would have access to her mother's check, because she can't make it without her mom. See, once the first rolls around here, let me tell you exactly what's going to happen. Once the first comes and she sees that she can't have all of TJ's money, and TJ's money's got to be split like 6 ways. Do you know what I'm saying? And TJ's money is not worth being split 6 ways. She can't afford to split her money 6 ways because she don't make that kind of money to be split 6 ways. Jaguar Wright's gonna get pissed off, and automatically TJ is gonna become the enemy, and TJ is gonna become Goomba, and she is going to smash TJ all up over this internet for real. And she is going to hurt that girl's feelings. And she is going to try and slaughter and have a slaughter campaign for Naisha as well, as soon as she realizes that she can't control that check. Now, if she can control that check and get her hands on that check, then her and TJ won't have too much of a problem. But if she can't, they're going to have some problems. So I want you guys to watch and pay attention from the first to the third how many problems start to roll around between these two little lovebirds.
Now I got a bunch of other people trying to steal my mom's money. So it's just sad. He
A bunch of people trying to steal her mom's money. Is she counting herself?
I said this months ago. Um, I told him you're gonna kill it. You know, 4 years it took me to craft his online persona so that people could finally say that he had something to offer to the situation rather than just living off of me or just driving Miss Daisy or whatever.
And I'm wondering what Jag had to offer to the situation. What does she have to offer you guys? Other than them nasty ass, dirty ass diapers that she didn't change in the car. And that nasty, dirty ass pussy of hers that she would give up whenever they couldn't afford a room. Yeah, we know, allegedly.
Um, it's funny, Teach. I've driven, before the car got repoed. I drove your car.
Yeah. Before the car got repoed, karma's already started.
Do I have a problem with driving?
No.
Am I a good driver?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Girl sounds so stupid. Absolutely. Like, she sounds like Jag's puppet already. Absolutely. Absolutely a puppet. Absolutely. Absolutely a woman with a career. Leave all my whole life behind so I can go live on the streets like a bum like Jag. Absolutely. You fool.
I guess I didn't need Bobby Boucher to drive me around after all. and it's just weird. Like the whole thing is weird. He's got all of these charges. Um, and
Bobby Boucher. Instead, you got Millie Vanilli's fake ass sister that hasn't had her dreadlocks twisted in 14 years. Dummy.
I just find it funny that he's not more concerned about that. Like if I were him, knowing that he blew up the car, knowing that he stole all the money, knowing that he perpetrated a fraud, knowing that he lied, like he's been
You perpetrated a fraud. You helped him. You told him to blow up the car. Like, these are ride or die crimes that you guys have committed together. You were married. So don't try and tell on him now, Jag. Whatever time he gets, guess what? You are a conspiracy. You are a conspiracy to whatever crime that he committed. You're a conspiracy to it. So you're going to get the same thing he gets. Whatever time he gets, newsflash, sweetheart, you're going to get the same thing, whether you reported it or not, because you still lied to the officials too. You made a false police report stating that you didn't know who blew up the car. As a matter of fact, you said King World blew up the car. And then you said Storm Monroe blew up the car. And then you said a whole bunch of other people blew up the. I mean, you was going in. You was going in. You said a whole bunch of people blew up the car except for Goomba. You didn't start saying Goomba blew up the car and Dirty Nique blew up the car until you caught your husband messing around with Nique. Then you said Nique and Goomba blew up the car. Remember? You added Nique in it too. So you need to figure out which one of them blew up your car first, Jag, and then figure out who's catching what. And then we can get back to, businessing, because you are perpetrating the fraud, not Goomba. That be you, ma'am. That's what that word win.
been caught in so many lies. I couldn't take him back even if I want to.
Guys, to come to think of it, Jag's been caught in so many damn lies. Like the damn story she told on the damn real, what is the real life productions damn story about her and her damn family being the last people in that town. You know what I'm saying? And slavery and all that shit. Like she really thought we were not gonna do our history, and we're gonna bring you guys back to that shit too. Jaguar telling so many damn stories. This is why it's story time with Jag again. Okay? Story time with Jag again.
I would look like an idiot business wise because there's nobody who would invest in my company with a maniac like that, which kind of makes me wonder how any police officer could meet with him and use his testimony about my well being as a credible, as credible source information.
They would use a dog's testimony at this point.
I mean, he's a nut. That same police station that I have issues with right now have picked him up on 3 occasions and took him over to Dallas Behavioral Health in a straitjacket. And that's your witness. I don't know, and then just all of it. It's all just, then
I think if they would have put Jag in a straight jacket to begin with, when she decided to piss on herself over at the barber shop and shit her pants down on the floor when she got arrested, you know what I'm saying, a few months back when all this shit started to take place, I think if they would have put her ass in a straight jacket from day one from Jump Street, that we wouldn't see all this shit with Jag and all this shit flying all over the internet and her praising her on having a Jag sector. I really think we should have put her ass in a straight jacket. She needed the straight jacket, not Goomba, because then shit would have got straight. Because all Jag wanted was some attention. You see, and she needed the right kind of attention. And when I say the right kind of attention, I'm talking straight jacket status, baby. That's the right kind of attention.
the family he was sticking up for have now, like all disavowed all knowledge of him. He doesn't exist. And you got your dirty Nique. And I don't want to give it too much light, but I do have to say something. I want to send a shout out to what's her name? Peaches McIntyre.
Oh yeah,
Is that her name?
yeah,
Is that the name, King?
yeah. That's her name, Peaches.
I'm
Peaches
not sure.
McIntyre here on YouTube.
Not sure. You talking
She's a
about the Crown family person that helped you with the car?
No. I'm talking about Peaches McIntyre. She's an influencer here on YouTube. Her husband is, the new victim, well, the repeat victim of the Fifi girl,
Oh,
because that's her whole career. She goes around having affairs with other YouTube influencers, husbands, and then that's her content. I just want to say something to you, Toots. Hey, Fifi, I hope you're listening. This is your big moment. Jaguar Wright is saying your name for the first and last time. Whatever monies you received from my poor, mentally ill husband, that was my money, bitch. Okay? Now, I know you think you
Here
got
comes the lack of
peaches on the
stability. Here we
ropes.
go. Ready?
Understand this. I was in jail.
5, 4,
If I hadn't been in jail,
3,
I would have been pulling up
2,
on you and getting
1.
every dollar he gave you back the hard way, yo.
There you go.
okay.
So understand this, your career as a clout chasing cash app thirsty internet whore is over, yo. It's over. Don't nobody get to touch me or my money for free.
Now
You wanted
that
to be
now Jaguar. Now Jaguar, don't lie. You know anybody can touch you for some damn jerk chicken, and they can do it for free too. Don't lie, Jaguar. Don't you lie. That's a bold faced lie if I have ever heard that. Can't nobody touch you for free. They can touch you for some fucking jerk chicken. They can touch your ass for free if he say so. If Goomba decides to pimp you out that night and if you don't have enough for the hotel. So just keep it 100. Perpetrating a fraud right now.
famous, I'm about to make you famous, Fifi. Just it's not gonna be in the way you think. I want my money back, ho. I want my money back.
I mean, a hoe is somebody trying to, sell a little cooter for a little, jerky chicken.
And that's all I got to say about that.
She was jerking that dirty ass chicken in that restaurant, trying to bend it over and pop it like it's hot, trying to get a little booty all up in the booty, all up in the booty.
I mean, I told everybody
Shout out to SDW in the booty.
this thing was going to turn out the worst for my husband because not only is he going to be the biggest clown in the United States, but everyone else is going to make money off of his demise. They made money off of the views, building him up, and now they're going to make money off of the views, tearing him down. And I told him this. I told him, you don't notice. You don't know what you're doing. I get more views than you do. Okay, honey, if that's what you think, then all right. You got K's behind your interviews. I got M's behind mine. Numbers don't lie. Check the
That's because you take it in the booty.
scoreboard. I made you. And now you've left me no choice but to break you. And I am, honey. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to have a
Now you guys see why you guys see why we just don't know who were the strap on in a relationship or not. Whether it was Goomba or Jag. And now you guys see now why with this little girl TJ who sound like a ha and a ooh and a ah. We just don't know. I never seen two studs together. So this is the first time seeing two studs together, okay? And they don't look good. It's just not a good look. They both look like nappy headed troll dolls. Just toe up. Just troll dolls. They just fell out the sky. And I'm dead ass serious. I mean, Jaguar looked like a troll just by herself. But now she got the little other one right next to her. So I mean they both I mean King can't get to them quick enough, okay? Walking around, got them zombie girls walking around looking like that. Like they a goddamn hot ass mess, both of them. You don't know who's what, and it really don't matter. A title's a title, but you just don't know. Like with Jaguar, she'll take it in the booty, and she'll give it in the booty too. Okay, period. So let's just keep it all the way 100. Jaguar is just all aggressive, just all aggressive.
real conversation to see whether or not you'd be willing to get help and we could find a way to move around some
What's this we? There is no we. That's your husband, girl.
of these charges since you're still my husband.
No, he's your husband. Okay? SDW told you, husband. You still not getting it together? You keep saying my husband, and he is your husband. That's past tense. He used to be. He is no longer. When you both are fucking somebody else, you can't call each other husband and wife.
You know, I still give a shit, Bobby Boucher. I
Ooh,
do. But mama say, and you let mama say take everything away.
Mama say knock you out.
Now,
and what your mama say, Jaguar?
yeah. Well, I'm sure she wants to knock them out now. Their family are the biggest clowns in Dallas County. Look at what they produced. You know, they're ministers. It says in the Bible, train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is older, he will not depart from it. And look what my husband clings to. Y'all niggas raised him. I feel sorry for the people that go to your churches. Their families are probably going to end up just like yours. Now, all that being said, I'm praying for my husband. We are separated by Texas state law more than 90 days, not under the same roof, and especially with him publicly dating and now me being in a relationship. At least I waited the actual wait time of legal separation to engage in a relationship. You know, we're still married though. We just are, and we have to figure this out. But honey, I want to get you some help. I want to get you some help, and maybe we can find a way to have help for you. I've never said this before, but as far as the car bombing is concerned in Arizona, I will be asking the state, once the charges are levied and the indictment is in, to make him getting some kind of real mental help. One of the
You hear how Jaguar sounds, you guys? Jaguar tries to sound like she's so important. Like she's so important. Like people are really listening to her. I mean, like these police are really listening to her after the rap sheet that she has. Like they're really gonna slow down and listen to her. You know what I'm saying? Like she has the money to sue people, and like she has the money and the power to put people behind bars. Remember, what if she had the money to sue people? All the people that she said were done and over with would have been sued. Jaguar doesn't have two nickels to rub together to save her own ass, let alone TJ's, let alone to sue anybody. And Jaguar Wright definitely does not have the power or the background to try and throw anybody behind bars, okay, until she can answer to her own charges. So she's tries to sound so important and so matter of fact, knowing good and well that she's not shit but trash. And all the shit she's saying is just to scare him. And she's been trying to do this shit for the last 2 months. And Goomba would still rather take the road of danger and risk them charges than to ever look back at her black ass.
conditions of his release. Like I just want him to get help. And I'll even forego restitution as the victim for him blowing up my car. I won't even
Even though she's not a victim.
ask for any money as long as they can get him some help. You know, I just listening to that, it made me tweak a little bit. And, TJ said to me, you're so much calmer now that you're not with him, and everybody saw you, but nobody really understood that maybe it was him that was gaslighting you the whole time behind the scenes. And I've never wanted to accept that because I'm so strong. But the truth is, that's exactly what was happening. So, honey, I know you're listening. Um, yeah, I'm in love with TJ. You finally done. You finally done what no other niggas ever been able to do. You chased me to the other side. I'm bisexual, but you make me not want to trust niggas no more. And I'm sorry for all the jokes that are about to, come flying across your screen while you're over there playing Call of Duty with your loser ass fucking.
Jaguar already liked women, so Jaguar is trying to blame him and calling him losers and, oh, you chased me to the other side. Jaguar will run to any side, either side, any side, men or women. I mean, Jaguar doesn't know what she wants. Has nothing to do with Goomba. All of it is Jaguar. She ran to that side because she chose to. Had nothing to do with Goomba chasing her to that side. She ran to whatever accepted her because she didn't want to be alone on them streets of Dallas, Texas by herself. And TJ didn't have a choice That's how TJ felt probably, or TJ made it where, like they said, oh, I'm going through a breakup, so I'm single too. Oh, so am I. Oh, perfect. Oh, well, isn't that perfect? Let me show you around Dallas, and that's how that went. I bet you it went just like that, didn't it? Now,
Friends,
lying
with
ass.
6 people in your chat asking you, how much of Jag's money did you steal this month? While you're over there, and they start running up talking about how you a piece of shit, or how you a punk ass nigga because you lost your woman to another woman, or when people
I mean, she's not really a woman. I mean, you lost your man to another schman.
start talking about how TJ's more of a man than you know it's
But TJ's not though, because she sounds like an old ass woman.
all coming. It's not my fault. You struck first, you know, but I laugh last. So happy Sabbath, Gerald Johnson Jr., Gerald Lahoskin Johnson Jr. I hope that you'll actually see this live as a cry for help, because I'm crying for you to get some help, you
Oh,
know. And I hope that, I just hope that that rock that you're living underneath, covers up all of you. Because if anybody sees a stitch of you in these streets, they're gonna laugh you back the fuck underneath whatever rock you've been hiding under. I made you great, and I told you was gonna fuck it up in less than 6 months, and look at what you done. Look what you done to yourself. Fucking with him is like watching a little kid that likes banging his head into the wall. You stop little Johnny, but after that fifth time, little Johnny keeps banging his head into the wall, and just let the little motherfucker knock himself out. And that's what you done, Bobby. Bobby Boucher. Your chick is coming home to roost. Sorry. Sorry that I ruined your summer by getting out of jail. July 1st is coming, and guess what you won't be doing? You won't be taking another dime out of that account. Because I got an ID, baby.
no, that's
Now I can
right.
go to the bank. Now I can go to the bank and finally have you removed. Oh, and by the way, the Philadelphia email and all of that, I'm going to need you to relinquish all of that because you no longer work for my company. My company that your name was never on. Please relinquish all of that. Otherwise, I'll have to, take legal action for you fraudulently using my company insignia. Okay? And the rest of the passwords, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. Oh, and one other thing. Gerald, the next time you call my first ex-husband, Sam, and y'all decide to talk about how to become friends to come up against me, I want you to remember what happened when Samuel Odom did that with Tariq Trotter from The Roots and how quickly that got squashed. Like you know who you playing with. Just just remember it's not a game. And also remember that everything is content, especially you. And that's really all I have to say about that.
My. Let's talk about your new channel. You're almost to 1,000
Yes.
subscribers. Tell everybody to subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe.
Oh,
I
well,
got the link
I
in the
hope
chat.
everyone does come and subscribe. People are so interested in getting to know TJ, and I think people are so interested in seeing our story. And the funny thing is I think we want to see our story more than anybody else. We're very curious, about this whole thing that we're doing. We're just kind of taking it one day at a time. And if people have so many questions, I think it's always best to hear it from the horse's mouth. So TJ has a big interview coming up this weekend, and I don't want to say too much because for the first time, y'all are really going to hear my girl speak for herself. And I want y'all to listen. You know, you know what, Teach? Why don't you say something, babe? I don't want to sit here. They might accuse me of Goombaing you.
They already did that.
I already did that. Hey, King.
Hey, friend, how are you?
I'm all right. Just taking it all in.
I know, I know. You almost have 1,000 subscribers
What a
on your
joke.
YouTube channel.
I know that. Mm, I don't know what to feel about that. I mean, all of this is new. Um, you know, I, I wasn't ready, but I guess I've been thrown in the deep end. So
You were ready. You're ready for all this. You're ready to play games with Jaguar and everything. So don't come on here trying to get us to believe no bullshit, little girl. You were ready.
I do know how to swim, so I'm
I
swimming.
do I do know how to swim. I do know how to swim, and so I'm swimming. Sound like a damn fool.
Yeah,
I know
period.
that's right.
A fucking fool.
Oh, somebody said it sounds like you could sing. You sing too?
No, not at all.
Yeah, no, not at all. Okay,
You
okay.
sing with me.
I do sing with you, but publicly, no. Behind
I
closed doors, I sing.
You
Uh,
spit a verse though.
I do.
You can spit a verse.
I do.
I like our hip hop mornings. I can't wait till I start my channel again so they can come and do our hip hop mornings with us.
know that's right. Somebody said, ask TJ if she's in love.
Absolutely.
I know that's right. Yes, they did.
How does that work? So TJ was with Naisha for 11 years, and she just met Jaguar not even 10 days ago, and she's absolutely in love. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, okay.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yes,
Yes.
they did. Somebody said TJ's eyes hold a mystery to me. Not sure what it is. I hope this works out for the best between them. That's why you guys got to go and check out the
I
interview that's coming
appreciate
out
that.
soon. She got an interview coming out soon, and she's gonna reveal, let you guys into her world and tell you guys more about her. Hmm. Yes, I'm excited about that interview coming out. Are you?
Um, I'm a little anxious about it. And only because um, being truthful and just standing in your truth, sometimes it gets hard before it gets better. And where I am now in life is just a new beginning. And to do it publicly, it takes a lot of courage to do
Carrot.
so.
You mean,
And just reading,
did she mean courage? I think she meant courage, not carriage. I'm gonna need TJ to go back to school. Cop or no cop. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
comments and people's opinion, and your struggle and your life story, and what you've been through, it can affect you, with what you already going through. So I'm just a little anxious about it, but
Do you
can't
feel like
nobody
you
tell
have a
your
story
story
to
but
tell?
you. I'm sorry.
Do you feel like you have a story
A-
to tell?
Absolutely. I think we
Absolutely,
all do. I think we all do. And
absolutely.
I think it's necessary that sometimes you just share what you've been through or what you're going through, because you don't know what somebody else is going through. And I always strive just to be a light in the darkness, in the dark world. And I just remember, sometimes you just have to be brave and have courage.
Carrot.
And that's what I'm applying to my life now in this moment.
So it's clear that she can't pronounce courage. I mean, this woman clearly doesn't understand that there's a big difference between carriage, like horse in a carriage, and courage. Wow. And how old is TJ? 40 what?
I know that's right.
I know that's
I
not
know
right.
that's right. Well,
Can't even correct the girl. Ignorant ass.
it's up from here, and it only can get better.
Yeah, and it's stuck too. You're grammatically incorrect. You're stuck like a motherfucker.
Okay, like it only can get better. Okay, on period. Um, yeah. So
Oh, and one thing about
If
my
this girl says carriage one more time, I'm gonna lose my motherfucking mind.
hair. Because I'm gonna be very honest about that.
Stop it.
No, because I was not ready. I was like
I
that.
love your bedhead.
I was not ready. I'm like
You
that
knew
is
I
what.
turned the camera on.
Yeah, but I was like, let me fix my hair at least. Let me fix that. But
Listen to me. I messed your hair up. What you complaining for?
yeah, True. But I guess for me, I celebrate that I still have it.
That
Um,
part. Amen.
and it thinned out. My hair haven't been maintenance for 2 years because it thinned out and I've lost some locks. So now that I'm getting my strength back and getting my strength back in my hair, now you gonna hook me up, King. So
Period.
I'm
Yes,
excited
I
for that.
am. I am. I am. I am.
You got a head
Whenever
full
we
of
link
hair
up,
now, babe.
I can't wait till we all link up so I can definitely do that. Oh, dang, this is today. Okay, I'm period. Well, shout out to you guys for coming up. I appreciate you guys so much.
Absolutely.
Any
Oh,
last
and I
words
got
before I
one
let
more
you go?
thing to say.
Yeah, let's go.
Crown family, I need everybody to head over to Revoice and make sure you drop a crown in the chat, in the comments, and support our very good friend, one of my best friends in the world in my life, the official King Payne in the retreat.
I know that's right. Period. Thank you,
We're
friend.
so proud. We're so proud, man.
Thank you, friend. It's a good show. I'm really excited about the show. I love the way that it came out,
Yeah,
and it gives you guys an opportunity to get to know me in a different and see me in a different light. So, definitely
absolutely.
check it out. It's good. It's really good. I like it.
Yay! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I
Yeah.
just can't wait for the reboot of Philadelphia where I'll be letting you know what's going on because all the content is going to be going
Yep, don't put your credit cards out there.
back up and we can finally announce when we're going to be releasing the first episode of Love
And don't you dare put them credit cards in them little machines online that say Philadelphia because you will never get your shit back.
Connections.
Yes. Yes. We're gonna start doing some promo on the backup channel for Love Connection. So you guys all make sure that you
Hmm.
guys are subscribed. We're gonna start doing interviews and stuff over there. Can I pin the episode? What episode? Jaguar Wright's channel? The channel is right there. They go to the link. All you have to do is click on. It's not really an episode.
Yeah, but after the interview, Tej is gonna have her first video journal up. I'm gonna be doing the interview. But it will be her talking about her life and her journey. And if she wants me to, chime in, I will. But I really want her to take this moment. Like when people, after her interview, people are really going to get a great understanding of who she is and just her survivor story as a woman, as a Black woman, as a mother, as a former police officer. She has a lot. There's so many layers to her. So I'm really looking forward to documenting this next phase of her life because I think it's just going to be a blessing to so many people. And yeah, just in case y'all forgot, I have told you for many years I am bisexual. So happy Pride!
That's all you
I just happened to get a chick this time. I can't do you niggas. You niggas is grimy, yo. You grimy. I can't. I can't. After my last marriage, well, my current marriage technically, yeah, I gotta give you niggas a break. So, all right, love you.
Love you too,
Bye.
friend. Talk to you soon. Adios.
So that's it there, you guys. But I wanted to get into this real quick because I thought they were going to say it on that stream. And I'm trying to remember the stream that Jaguar Wright talked about this. And I may have to come back with the receipt on this stream regarding Jaguar Wright. But Jaguar Wright did say, and this was just the other night, and I'm going to drop it on the community tab where she talked about her, TJ, supposedly losing her hair due to her having cancer. I'm sorry, losing her teeth due to her having cancer. Okay, and that was just said the other night. So I'm like, good night. So I want some receipts. You know what I'm saying? I know she said it. I believe it was on the official King Payne's channel. But I do want some receipts to that. You know what I'm saying? You also got her over here running around over here on Nique Nite's channel acting a fool. Let me share the screen with you real quick and let me get you in here. And that's because Naisha said that Nique Nite allegedly is her cousin. Okay. Again, everything is alleged. Again, Nique has not spoke to this. Nique has not said, yes, that's my cousin. None of that stuff. Nique has not came out and said that. Let me see. I think I can already share it. But let me show you a little bit of Jaguar trying to pull a Jaguar. Hold on one second. I think it's stuck. All right. Sorry for the delay. Now, hold on. Let's get back into this real quick. So, let me give you guys a little background of what's going on. So, Nique Nite was telling the story of the little 14-year-old that shot the guy that beat up, that had attacked the little boy's mother the other day. Okay. So, Nique Nite was sitting there on her stream taking phone calls and telling the story. And then Jaguar Wright decides that she's going to call in to the Nique Nite stream. And this is what happens. So let me play for you the phone calls of Jaguar Wright calling Antonique. Now, this is after her finding out that she was allegedly the cousin of Naisha. It's her call-ins. Listen.
Is this somebody trolling? Hello?
Hello,
Hey.
is this Nique?
Yes.
Hi, Nique. It's Jaguar Wright.
Hi, how are you?
Wow. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Do you have your input on the topic?
Well, I came in kind of late, but from what I'm gathering, you know, my comment would be very simple. Black women have to learn how to be Black women. We have to learn how to respect one another. We have to learn to look out for one another because there's not a lot of people that look out for us, which is why I actually showed up because we have a mutual friend.
Oh, girl.
So, girl.
777
Oh,
love.
girl. All right.
Yes,
Oh,
hi. Yeah, I'm here.
Hi. Okay. So, over here we're only going to discuss Nique, the topics, and that's it. Did you want to say anything else in closing on this topic?
Yeah, I left you a message in the chat
here she goes again, you guys.
In what
Tripping.
chat?
regarding this topic and regarding why I showed up. What I will say is this: Black women have to do better. It's just that simple. We need to do better.
Okay.
We suck at defending us, taking care of us. We suck at being accountable for our actions and for the things that we do, and we have to do better.
Look at Nique's face, you guys. Nique really has no idea what's really going on.
Period. That would.
She has no idea who the hell a Jaguar Wright is. She doesn't care about Jaguar Wright. She don't sit in Jaguar Wright's sector. And she is like, who the hell is this weird ass lady calling me and telling me we have a friend in common? We don't have shit in common. What the do you want, lady? Shit.
be my end all to be all. I'm listening to what's being said, and we can talk about semantics, and we can talk about the
She don't want to talk semantics with you, Jag.
details, but the truth is lives are affected because somebody made a poor choice. It's really that simple. And we as Black women have to be accountable, which is why I showed up, because I was trying to be accountable for something that I did, a mistake that I made. Okay. And as a Black woman, I showed up to say it to you in front of your audience so people would know that I genuinely am sorry.
Okay.
But I can't make you accept an apology you don't want.
Okay, well, maybe I'll talk to you at another time, but I appreciate that.
Yeah, I do too. And shout out to you, Jag. I appreciate you and your journey and everything and your transparency. You know what I'm saying? Because, that is true. There is a great level of this to where, like, men don't need to interfere with women holding each other accountable, and women shouldn't really interfere with men holding each other accountable. There's accountability due on both ends because it's easily as you can see because you're a woman in that experience who made that mistake before. So you could call that and it could be valid. But in this particular situation, like, who is there to protect the Black women? That's why they always have to protect themselves. And these men can just snap and do whatever they want to do to her, and she's supposed to just take it on the chin. It's because of the moral conduct and because of the community and because of the law, she's supposed to just take that. He hit her very hard, and that's not acceptable. And like Sky said, he was probably abusing the woman, his wife as well.
Can I interject?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I just left county jail. A third of the women that are in there because they were put there by the men that they involved themselves with.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my beloved were just on the phone with one of the girls that just bonded out the same day that I did. And it's so sad because when we talked to her, you can clearly see she's such a sweet person. But one night she went out with some girlfriends and had some fun. And the man in her life didn't like it. So when she came home, he had a gun, pretending like he didn't know she was coming home. So she already walked into a threatening situation. And then when she got in the door, he began to antagonize her. And then he put his hands around her throat. And when she fought back, she bit his hand. He called the police, and she was the one that spent 45 days in jail.
Right. So Black women keep having to accept the short end of the stick, though. That's not right for her to have, because you're allowed to defend yourself, especially when no one else is defending you. Yeah, she took it too far by being like, oh, keep shooting, but it should be justified if we can wrap our minds around the fact that this man couldn't control himself over a hot dog stand, that we can understand that he got popped because he got what he asked for.
Let me tell you a story in the Bible.
Can I say something, please?
They don't want to hear no more stories. No more stories. No more stories. Nique is done. She's had enough. Nique is, and it seems like too to me, you guys, that Nique, it seems like Nique has no clue what's really going on. She's like, what is going on? I think she may have a clue. So she's like, maybe next time, next stream, another place, another time. But this ain't it. Maybe this is how Nique is responding to her, trying to keep her distance because she's not in the mood for this Jaguar thing. Maybe that is her cousin. Either way, either or, she is not responding or giving Jaguar her energy on the stream. And I've seen that. And that was fantastic because I probably would have done the exact same thing. Absolutely beyond a reasonable doubt. I would have done the exact same thing. So shout out to Nique Nite for that because, what a nightmare. Like, why are you calling me, lady? Quit playing with me. But yes, absolutely. Jaguar, right? You cannot sit with us. No. This behavior is, oh my God. Good night. Rambunctious, you're ridiculous. I am appalled. We're all appalled. Shit, we've been appalled. We've been appalled for quite some time now. Get your shit together, ma'am. And tell us, we need some receipts for that comment about TJ's teeth falling out due to cancer. If they did fall out due to cancer, shout out to TJ, and I'm glad she made it, and amen. I'm glad she lived to see another day. If that is a true story, if it's not a true story, like 90% of Jag stories are not, then you know what, Jag, you going to a very fiery place because you already know you cannot sit with us with that shit. You can't sit nowhere with that shit. So stop it with the Cash App. Stop it. Stop trying to get attention. Stop trying to get money. Stop trying to get your next big break, because it's not going to happen. You cannot jag and keep on jagging the whole sector, because not all of us are stupid enough to fall for it. So thank you so much for listening, guys. You Can't Sit With Us. Thank you for joining the stream, you guys. Thank you for subscribing if you have to the new channel. Please hit the backup channel trigger. Remember, we're over there doing crime stories, but this is all about you, what you can and cannot do, and you can't sit with us. If you're dirty, raunchy, dirty, scratchy, anything like that, you know what I'm saying? If you're a bum, you can't sit with us. All right, so come rock out over here for all your celebrity news, all your hot topic news, and all of your Jaguar news, and all that stuff that's bad for your health. Come join us over here with You Can't Sit With Us. We love you so much. Go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment field and let us know how you like the show, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you, and peace, and I am out. Baby!